We're in the top half of the sixth. And a ground play. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. You have to be careful. Hit slowly on the ground. Betts. The underhand flip. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Good late bite on that slide. Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a pitch. Inside, almost got him. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. On the ground, right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. Now 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Number 21 had the kind of game you'd like to avoid. New inning getting started, and now it's going to be number 21. Just missed. Wheeler, a 6'4" righty, 195 pounds, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Next offering is in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Now a jump throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow.
Runner on the move. That's to third. Tosses to first. 1 out in the second. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
On the ground to the left. Mayo. The throw to second. Over to first. Safe. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now a chance for Tommy Edman. That one out to right. Drops into the glove. And that's 1 out, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Here's a high chopper. Miller steps on first for the out. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH. Number 21.
Number 21.
Wheeler back to work. That's in there. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Next is the Dodger DH.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Number 21 with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Rich, cause her husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mason Wynn. That clips the zone, and that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
You know, Boog, playing a full season of baseball at this level is hard enough, but to do it as a two-way player, it's even more challenging. I hope fans appreciate the work he's putting in this season to make all of this happen. It's pretty special.
Jared Kelnick at the plate now. That's ball one. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball two.
That's why it's important to manage your workload as a two-way player. This season is a grind. You want to give everything for your team, but you can only do that if you're healthy and available. He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the air. Boom. Settles underneath it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Here's Austin Riley.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
The 1-0. That one fouled off. Kelnick, the lead runner, out at second. Schwarber on at first with 2 down.
Two.
In the dirt.
Ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Up the middle, Kim. That ends the frame. And next is the designated hitter, 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. Hot shot to first base, and and welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Profar now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
That misses the zone. 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Matt Olson stands in now and watches strike 1. In the dirt. Just missed. No score here in the second.
3-1.
Squirts away a little bit. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Profar into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
So here's Murphy now. First pitch misses.
One ball, one strike.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is downstairs. On the ground. Fair ball. Heading for the plate. He will score, and the Braves take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. Now at the plate, Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out swinging. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Liner, and this could be trouble. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's 4-0. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
Runners in the corners here, one away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And that misses. 1-0.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 2-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That's a base hit, run scores. The throw to third. And he'll pull into second safely.
He was all over that one. Other than
righty reliever out of the pen, Jordan Montgomery.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
He takes it himself for the out. One away with a runner at third. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, one strike.
And that one fouled off.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good eye in that spot.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's out to center field. Schwarber has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 9-6. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Chopped on the ground. Sends it to first. And so they're all loaded up.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. And the slider just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Number 21 wasn't very. Bottom half of inning number 2, and at the plate for the Dodgers, number 21. Lopez back to work.
1-0.
That one missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Bases juiced, no outs. And it's fouled off.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. He circles the bases. His 19th home run of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 6-4.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Number 21 up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And Acuna able to make the grab. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Hit into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they take the lead in the 7th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Throw over to first, and he dives back in safely. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Ball to strike. High in the air, out to right. Number 21 really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Ready to go. Now in for the Braves, Mason Wynn. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. And the first out of the game is an easy one. First and second, one out. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Mountcastle over at second. Betts over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Runner at first with no outs here. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Way upstairs. Ball one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strider deals. And it remains 2-2. That one missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. That one misses, and that's ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Strike three, struck him out. Profar climbs in on that left side. Puts a bunt down. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, number 21. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Fought off foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Now fly ball to right center. Schwarber pulls it down and he makes the catch. Number 21 had a poor showing, needed to do more. No hits and struck out 3 times.
Always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 21. Louder back to work. And there's a ball.
Outside, ball.
On the ground, right side. And a quick out, number 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Just
ball.
missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate.
And that one gets away at the plate. Tied up here in the early going. In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. First and second, 2 down. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And boom goes the dynamite. He sends it out of here. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add on. It's 8-4. High fly ball, right field. Garcia under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Ball.
Inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
All loaded up. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. Betts headed for the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And now it's 12-4. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one the other way. Base hit and a run comes in.
Well done, drives in the run. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
So 2 down, and now the DH. Homered last night, added another hit as well. This one in the air. And that is that. Runner at second, 2 down. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the air, left field, Fairchild under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him swinging. Next is the Dodger DH. 0 for 3 in this one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. This one in the air right field. Garcia under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Number 21, and a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win. In now for the Reds, Cedric Mullins. In the air, left field, down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ronnie Mauricio in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1-1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Misses off the plate. And that's ball two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So here's Wade now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got him.
1-1.
Big swing and a miss.
1-2.
That's too low. And the count is 2-2.
2-2.
And that's in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find the zone. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Elly De La Cruz.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
2 outs. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2. On the ground at first, gets to it with a slide, and they get the out. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sproat, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one wrapped foul. And a swing and a miss down on. Back here in LA, and now it's going to be Christian Encarnacion Strand. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
1 out, base is empty. This one popped up. Mountcastle gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Now 3-0.
3-0.
Draws the walk there.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So man aboard. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a strike.
0-1. No, that's down. Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Back here at Dodger Stadium, digging in, Jefferson Caro. Fastball for a strike. Caro with a homer in his last game. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
0-1.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And downstairs. That one off the mark. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Rips one to right. Pajas pulls that one down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
1 ball, no strike.
In the dirt. Caro leads off first with 1 away. That one close, ruled a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. He was late there, strike 1.
2-1.
The other way, and foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Wade.
Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the dirt, blocked to second, but way too late, safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Caught him looking for the K.
No, that missed.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss. Struck him. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
2-1.
You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that is downstairs. Now 3-1. Bounce to the right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. One up, one down. And the batter now, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And that is out of play.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Candelario takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Next to hit, Spencer Steer. Right through there for a strike. Headed towards the corner. Pages on the move. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Carroll batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Next for Cincinnati, Cedric Mullins. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. And it's fouled away. And that's in the dirt.
That's low.
Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm goes on to first. And the Reds. Runners on first and third. 2 away.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
And that's outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And the inning is over. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Jordan Montgomery.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Montero, in his 10th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider. And that's a fair ball. Bohm around second, headed for third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Take your base.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Over to first. Great pick. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's David Bodie. Right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. And Bodie is out. They limit the damage here.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands, 100 bands.
21 with a nice outing on the mound, even if the results at the plate.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si jugaste está en mi roster, pa' su poste, entre el dueño de la aldea, crimen se me pega, vuela en mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong. No imaginas lo que te es. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos.
Here's the second baseman. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in game one of this three-game set. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Going to count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Hard hit right side. Tosses to first, and there's two down. So the batting order turns over, and now the shortstop, Masyn Winn. Grounder might be two. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Back here in Atlanta, digging in, number 21.
Number 21.
Weaver back to work. That's inside, and that is ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. So a man at first. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First offering, runner goes, pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close. In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Towards first. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Quips it to Mountcastle. Schwarber out of the play. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Good feed. That's one. And that's two. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jonah Bride. Right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Number 21 had a sensational showing in the win. Collected. So runner at second, 2 down. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. That one off the mark, ball 1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Strider, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. That's inside.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Got him swinging. Base is empty, 1 away. And now Ronald Acuna Jr. And the righty deals. Tapped softly on the ground. Over to first. And Acuna retired. This one in the air. Alvarez brings it in, and there's 1 down. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And there's a ball. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. On the ground. Whips it to first. Schwarber out of the play. So 2 down. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it. Back here in Atlanta, here's the left fielder, Jared Kelman. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Number 21 with a less than great game in the loss. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman. One of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, 2nd in the NL. And a foul ball. Crochet, 27 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Ball 1 there. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
Ah, that's strike 3. First and second, 1 out. Jurickson Profar next up for the Braves. And he pops up the bunt. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball. A sliding stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. First and second, no outs. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Betts off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Man at first, nobody out. So here's Murphy now. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
This is off the inside, and it's 1-1.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Boots it, and they tag him out. Number 21 had a rough go of it in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything.
So 2 down. Now it's the DH.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
2-0.
Feeling for the wall as he makes. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th, and now the DH, number 21. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up.
That one ripped. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Man at first, 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bohm leads off first with 1 away. That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Leon ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting.
And at first, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out. So one out, nobody on. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
That's ball three.
And another ball. And that's in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. Now, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Caught in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And downstairs. That misses. Ball two.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Got him swinging. One gone here. Ronnie Mauricio now. And that skips in the dirt. Mauricio, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. So here's Wade now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that's in the dirt. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Betts whips it to first. Bottom of the second. In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz.
Inside, ball 1.
The Reds signed Elly in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Elly's entire career.
Christian Encarnacion Strand, batting with one down, takes a strike. On the ground, Kim. In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. That's too low. 1-0. Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
1 ball, 1
tied him
strike.
up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That
That's
one
a ball.
missed.
2-2 to count.
Next pitch is outside. Stays alive. Swings through that one. Nobody out. Runner at first. And foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at Great American Ballpark, set for the bottom of the third, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And a curve misses outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Hard ground ball, base knock. One gone, runner at first. Jefferson Caro, the next to hit for the Reds. Outside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
In the dirt, blocked. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Leon into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 3 and 2.
Swing and a ball popped up. Kim settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Cedric Mullins. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. And misses inside. Late swing, foul to the left. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Next offering is downstairs. Chases that one out. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch at a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
The 1-1. And he pumps it a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and that ball smashed on a line. Leon grabs it on the run. Ready to go. Bottom 4. In now for the Reds. Ronnie Mauricio. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
A great play deep in the hole. Wade batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next offering upstairs.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
2 outs, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Oh, that's low.
And it's even up. The shortstop takes the ball. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. And he is bottom of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Christian Encarnacion Strand. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Home run number 10 of the year. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-1. Hernandez makes the play. One down. So digging in, Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off.
Right through there for a strike.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Leon in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That misses, and that's ball 2. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 3.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Strike on the inside corner. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. High fly ball out towards left center. Edman hauls it in to end the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, T.J. Antone. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Number 21, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Just missed.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1. Now the catcher up to hit, Jefferson Caro. 0 for 1 so far. And the 0-1. And ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side, Kim fires over to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Got him swinging. Next for Cincinnati, Ronnie Mauricio. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
And a miss. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Trevor Richards.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Ball 1.
Now 1-1. That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Smith to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. Number 21 was not great at the plate here, but turned in a... Next is the Dodger DH. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Foul ball there. The other way. He's there. He's got it. And one out, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Fairchild on the move, and there's two down. Still only one out here in the inning. Hit in the air, center field. Antico under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are two outs. Two down, base. Base is empty. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, number 21. Castro back to work. That one finds the zone. And that is strike one.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably a good take because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Boom goes the dynamite. He'll circle the bases. His 22nd homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 8-2. Number 21 with some solid production in the win. Only one hit, a home run.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with different. Cherry tree, oh yeah, I always thought that I could find you. Hey, man, I'm in it to win. I'm in it to win.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, number 21. And ball one. Skubal goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Close but called a ball. And now 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And it remains 2-2. And he deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. Guerrero the toss to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 out, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Just missed. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Inside, just missed.
But can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. Outside, and now it's even 1-1. One down, base is empty. Outside low, 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Man at first. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. This could end it. Ground ball left side, and it gets by him.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. First and second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 9-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? Terrible thing away. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A bird was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smack it too close to me. One plastic taking my coat from me. I blast it dope it. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be low with skis. Overseas, I be ODB.
Here's the second baseman. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul tip into the mid, struck him. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLain. Smoked on the ground a second. One up, one down. Bases juiced, no outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher is up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Man at first, one away. It immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Runner takes off. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball. Boots it. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swung on, popped up on the infield. McLean. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back, and now it's Mark Vientos. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. On the ground, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Base is empty with 2 away. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. Swung on, belted. And in one hops the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And that ends the inning. Number 21 had an unremarkable game in this one.
Maybe not his best show.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the Dodger DH, 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the DH, number 21. Holmes back to work. That's ripped to right down the line. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had.
Moved to second, and he dives back in safely.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ground ball could be 2. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. To Guerrero, and they turn 2.
Sometimes it's just a little bit smarter to go ahead and make the play yourself. Less throws, less people involved. And right there, he had plenty of time to get that first out at second and then to complete the double play over to first.
Going to 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 2 outs. That one almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Inside, almost got him. Cut on and missed. Next is the designated hitter, 1 for 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Guerrero settles underneath it. Snags it for the 2nd out. Number 21 with a mediocre showing in this one.